Hello, welcome. This is daily tarot card reading. It's going to be the twin flame for the week because we've done the health, wealth and abundance for this week. So let's see what we get because we're in the middle of the week. So it will just be for the next week really, for Wednesday to next Wednesday, because I'm trying to do like one twin flame a week obviously. So let's see what we're getting here for the twin flame. Okay, thanks for subscribing and supporting and just getting used to how I'm doing the channel at the moment, a little bit different. I've got some different cards here. They're actually, funnily enough, I don't really use any Doreen Virtue cards anymore. I don't know if you know Doreen Virtue. She was the angel lady that went back to the Christian church. So, you know, I don't mind really what people do with their religious beliefs. It's, you know, it's not really what I associate with religion, but, you know, I respect we all go through our own things. But this deck is just so beautiful, and I was looking through it for a particular reason, and it's just gorgeous. And the messages in it, I always thought the artwork on it was particularly lovely because I love, I really do love period sort of art and clothes and things like that. And yeah, I was going through this for a particular reason for a reading actually that I'm going to do for somebody that didn't want the normal tarot cards, and I still have this deck left because I haven't got my other angel tarot deck anymore, but I had this one still, and I think because I didn't want to get rid of it because of the artwork on it. It's so beautiful. And then when I started going through it, I was like, actually it's it's got some really nice messages on it. So I thought, let's start using this deck to begin the readings. Okay, so we've got here two cards. The first one that came out was the Nine of Thought, which is basically the Nine of Swords. Okay, and it says here, stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. So it's quite a good message, isn't it, for twin flame? If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels or spirit guides if you don't believe in angels. So, you know, so it's about releasing the fear-based thoughts or the stressed thoughts about your twin flame. Okay, that's what this the spirit is saying here. And then we've got Ace of Emotion. So that's the Ace of Cups. This cherub, let's show you the picture. So this cherub is announcing that a wonderful new emotional experience is coming into your life. You may meet someone new who makes your heart flutter, or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. It's also possible that your intuitive abilities will be greatly increased by your open heart. Because I do talk about that. This is the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is to do with the heart awakening, which obviously the twin flame is there to do. If you've had a twin flame experience, which is a very, very intensive attachment, it starts off as kind of love, but it can turn into an attachment over time, unfortunately, especially when the twin flame sort of runs off and doesn't want to know you. It starts going into attachment because obviously it becomes a bit more one-sided because they pull back. But the Ace of Cups is like, you know, your heart awakens, and that's what your twin flames come into your life to do, to wake your heart up, to help you release all that pain, because they trigger so much pain in you where they reject you and run off. It triggers so much pain, but that's actually there to awaken you up. It's there to clear all of that old, dense energy that you were carrying from your childhood, from past lives. You know, so that's why that person comes into your life, to really wake all that up and help you clear it so you can have your heart awakening. and that's what the Ace of Cups is. But it does say here about you may meet someone who makes your heart flutter, okay? Or your current relationship will experience a reawakening. And they're telling you not to worry with the Nine of Swords. So let's ask the tarot now what else we've got here for this reading. Okay. Whoa. Oh my God. We've got all the cards in reversed. So there's a block here at the moment with your twin flame. There is a block. Absolutely a block, because all the cards in reverse, that means a block. Now the first card, Two of Pentacles reversed. Your twin flame is struggling to make a decision. I feel they are thinking about you. But this person is thinking about you. And like I said, remember, it doesn't have to be a twin flame. It could be somebody else in your life, like a family member or a friend. But, you know, we have set the intention for twin flame. So, but it's somebody that has an emotionally avoidant temperament, okay? They avoid intimacy. They struggle with intimacy. They would struggle with getting close to people. They struggle connecting on a deeper emotional level, okay? So they probably lack empathy at times, you know, and they pull back, and they can be very cold. They can be harsh. Then they can also be quite dominating, okay? So I know I'm not painting a pretty picture, but this is really generally what happens with the twin flame, that you have one person like that, and the person that's watching this video, you, tends to be the person that's the more sensitive, the one that wants to try and work with it. But again, you can go through your emotionally cold phases as well, you know, because you are mirrors to each other. But you've got here anyway, this Two of Pentacles, it's reversed. It's difficult for your twin flame to make a decision at the moment. They are having a lot of inner turmoil, okay? Things have not been going well. Things are very messy. And for them to pick up where they left off with you or try to improve things with you, I think they just feel there's so much for them to really get their head around. Maybe in their own life as well. There's things that they're sorting out in their own life, but also where it comes to you, it's taken a lot longer for them to really be able to re-establish something with you. They've got here the Ten of Wands, so the tarot is really saying to them they need to kind of put down this situation in their life that's causing them grief, whether it's to do with you or something else going on, and they need to really unpick, you know, and really sort of decide what they need to let go of, and then they can move forward. So there's certain worries I feel they've got, certain things they're worried about, and certain things they're stressed or upset about, that they really need to say, right, okay, I'm putting that in a box, or I'm putting that in the past, and then they'll be able to move forward with you. But at the moment, you know, there's blocks of communication, there's blocks with them being able to move forward, probably because they haven't really done that work yet. They're still not sorted through things in their own mind. So let's see what this block, what it's about. I just want to see. You know, letting go of disappointments. They've been disappointed, right, with the connection with you, I'm sorry to say. I don't know why, but obviously there's been some kind of disappointment, and you were trying to offer them something, or the universe has been trying to offer them something, and it's like they just didn't want to know. They were just blocking it. You know, they're just blocking it. And they sort of got down in the dumps, or just really cut off. They've got here the Ace of Swords reversed. This is like, you know, no action, no communication. They do need to surrender. I mean, they're having to surrender because they can't control what's going on right now. So, you know, it is what it is, really. Like, they've got no choice, because life's not going how they want, I don't feel. I don't feel life for the twin flame is going very well at the moment. I don't think it's going how they thought it would go. And they've got no choice but to surrender to what Spirit is bringing. They're very stuck in the past. That's half the problem. They tend to hold on to the past, the stories of the past, way too much, and that's why they don't really flow forward. You know, the full reverse, they're stuck. We've also got here the King of Swords reversed. Again, you know, this is a lack of action, lack of clarity. It's almost like they can't think straight. I really do feel that with that Tower reversed and that Two of Pentacles reversed. Your twin flame this week, very, you know, over the next week, like from this Wednesday to next Wednesday, they're just very sort of like, it's like they just don't really know what to think and what to do. They've got themselves in a bit of a muddle, a bit of a mess, you know, and let's see what this is. Right, so where they're not doing very much and they're not really communicating, they're not really taking action, the tarot is showing that they are going to release themselves from suffering, which is good, and they are going to get more clarity. But the trouble with this person is they do tend to sort of act before they think sometimes, and they might just kind of come forward just like, or rush on with their life without really thinking things through properly. So it's kind of a bit of a strange energy, really. They've got here the Hermit cards, the Queen of Pentacles, and I feel like this is you. You know, you've been very sort of like solitary and doing your own thing, and you know, you're much more solid. To be honest with you, you're in a much better space than they are. And I know that doesn't really help you very much, but you are. That's how I feel from that card. Your twin flame's just not really very connecting to themselves very well at the moment. Let's see why that is. Why is a twin flame not connecting to themselves very well? They're purging a lot here. They're having to go through a lot of purging. And now they are going to find more strength once this purge is over. So what's happening is they're not happy with their life at the moment. They're not happy with the way things have gone with you. They have been very blocked. They've found it hard to let go of the past. They've been very stuck. They're starting to realise they have to surrender to the way things are. They can't change the way things have gone. They can't change the way things are in their life right now. And they're kind of starting to slowly release themselves from this suffering and purge stuff out. But they could, I feel they could make a wrong move or do something a bit silly, just out of probably habit. But in any case, like, they're still not really very well connected to themselves. I do think they see you. I do think they think about you. I think they realise that actually you're actually doing quite well, considering, you know, and obviously, you know, you're being told not to worry too much about things. You're being told that you might meet somebody new, or this situation with your twin flame might improve. So, I mean, I think you are doing quite well, really. So let's have a look at the next line of cards. Oh. Okay. I mean, basically what's going to happen is I think the twin flame, or this person who's emotionally very distant and difficult to connect with, shall we say. Like, I'm trying to be diplomatic here. You know, I'm trying to be diplomatic. They are coming into the heart more. They're going to start sort of, as they release some of their worries and the things that have been stressing them, they're going to find a bit more compassion again in their heart, and they're going to start moving forward, which is good. They do need to make a move. That's the thing. That's what the tarot is saying. They've got the Queen of Cups again. They have to make a move towards you, because you're the gateway. You're the gateway for the emotion. You're the one there holding space spiritually, emotionally for everybody. And they know in order to sort of reconnect with you, they're going to have to make the step. Now, coming into the heart a bit more, starting to get a bit more compassion again, starting to feel things a bit more. Because they've, like I said, they're purging a lot this week. And once they get through that purge, I think they will feel a bit better. And I feel they will step forward. It's letting go of all the challenges, all the obstructions and the challenges that they've put in their mind mentally in front of you. they're letting those go. And now there's still a lot of things that haunt them, right? They have a lot of things haunting them, and I think it's to do with you. I think they find you very difficult to grasp. You're very mysterious to them, and you're very private, and I think they feel haunted really by you. They think about you. They don't know how to approach the situation because they couldn't really forgive the past, and you know, they've been very blocked, and they've had a lot of pain body that's been blocking them from taking any action, and they've been very disconnected to themselves emotionally, so they've been very muddled. But it's like they can't seem to let go of the memory of you or the connection with you. Now they're going to be releasing fear here, Two of Swords reversed, which is very good. So let's have a look how they're going to do that. They've got to get over this fear. There's some kind of fear they've got about connecting with you again, and they're going to get over it. I just hope they do it in the right way. Oh dear. I think they feel unstable. They're trying to let go of their worries. They feel stuck. They feel very mixed up. And I know that's not really what you want to hear, but it's like they're going between different states. One minute they're very unstable, next minute they're releasing their fears about you, but then the next minute they feel stuck again. But they have got the Three of Cups, so I think what they might do is try and use a social situation as a means to connecting with you. So it could be a celebration or a social situation or even social media. They're going to find a way to connect with you that kind of makes it easy, like an easy route in. So it's not like too intimate. I mean, that's a typical style of this person, isn't it? Let's face it. But that's how it looks like they will come forward. And here, you know, letting go of the challenges again. So they've got two cards like that. They've got two Seven of Wands reversed, which is a good indicator, really. You know, that's the card that's suggesting to me that they'll probably use social media or a social situation or a celebration as a means or, you know, a route back into your life. So it's kind of casual, you know, and this is definitely the style that they would take. But they're releasing barriers. Where they purge over the next week, they'll feel a bit clearer, and they will feel like there's less obstacles in the way. You do make this person have to face their demons, and you don't even realise it, or maybe you do realise it. Success, emotional contentment. I didn't expect to see that. You know, that's one of the marriage cards in the deck, and that is an emotionally fulfilling relationship. But, you know, it's also emotional contentment. I just think, ultimately, this person does want you in their life. And they, you know, whatever type of relationship you're going to have with this person, you might not end up being together, but this person wants you in their life. And they've been so mixed up, so muddled, so stressed, so clinging on to the past. And but I think this week they're going to kind of move through it and say to themselves, like, I've just got to stop these barriers and obstructions, really, because I know I like this person a lot. You know, I like this person a lot, and I want this person in my life. So I think you will hear from them one way or another. That's what I'm getting. And that kind of does tie in with the first two cards, which were telling you not to worry and to just know that, you know, you will probably come back together with this person. But you also may meet somebody new. You know, you've got here balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I mean, that's what Eckhart Tolle says. Eckhart Tolle says, our relationships are not here to make us happy. They're here to make us more conscious. And you and this person have definitely taken it in turns to trigger each other. And that's helped you both become more conscious. And you've also got here the new beginning card. A new adventure awaits. Embrace it and live your dreams passionately. So, you know, your relationship with this person may change. It may, you know, it may alter, you know, it may transform into a different type of relationship. Who knows? I won't say too much because it's a collective reading, but anything's possible. Anything is possible, and somehow this connection is going to stay there in your life. All right. And that makes sense anyway, because I don't believe in cutting people out. I don't believe in that, because that is separation energy. That is ego. You know, to shut the door on people, sever the link, cut cords. I always say I don't believe in it, because if we're all one, we're all part of the same consciousness. How can we, you know, if we're looking to become spiritually enlightened, if we're here to incarnate in this lifetime to move to a deeper level of consciousness than we ever have, we wouldn't really go around cutting cords from people. You know, you can pull back your energy for a period of time if you've got to concentrate on your own energy. That's fine. But anyway, your spirit guides are supporting you with the truth. Okay, so they're supporting you to get to the truth. So you will get to the truth of what's going on here in this connection and dedication. So I think there is a link here between the two of you that doesn't really break. You know, you will get to the truth of what's going on. So that's the message, really. I hope you enjoyed it. And if you do like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you'd like a one-to-one tarot, you know I'm here. Just contact me and we can get you booked in. And I'm sending you lots of love, lots of peace, wherever you are on Gaia for the next few days.